We are following breaking news now at 10. A suspect arrested and charged with capital murder. Jonathan Johnson is accused of busting into a Southside apartment and shooting 4 people inside. 2 of them died.
Police searched for the suspect for more than 24 hours before they arrested him just today. So let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Roxy Bustamante at Public Safety Headquarters.
And Roxy, you just received brand new information from police.
The suspect is actually in the hospital right now. Police say while he was being questioned here at police headquarters, he swallowed some drugs and they had to rush him to the hospital. Now, one of the shooting victims said she only survived by playing dead, and she is a key witness in this case, giving police the lead they needed to make an arrest tonight. Now, that witness told police that Jonathan Johnson kicked in the door of the Southside apartment and started shooting everyone inside Tuesday, now killing an 18-year-old man and a 19-year-old woman. 2 other people, including that key witness, was injured. Now, she also told police that the suspect shot at her 2 young children who were inside that apartment, but they were not hurt. Police say Johnson was wearing a bandana to cover part of his face during the shooting, but the witness was still able to identify him.
After the defendant was questioned, he retrieved what we believe to be narcotics that he had concealed somewhere in his middle of his body, and he swallowed them. EMS was called and he will be taken to a hospital, treated for possible toxic ingestion. And once he is released, he will be booked for capital murder.
Chief McManus says that Johnson could also be facing additional charges in this case. Reporting downtown, Roxy Bustamante, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.